Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Joe Kay. Welcome back to our online subscription and classes. As you may have seen on the channel, if you're a subscriber and you have a membership, we've been doing classes where I'm recording in the studio, in the actual hot room, while we're teaching one of our classes here. This is all simply based on my schedule right now in teaching classes and teaching privates and keeping the studio and kind of blending all of this together with keeping you all involved as well online. So I hope that you're enjoying that. I know the audio can be a little bit different because I'm actually speaking through two microphones. So please send any feedback that you have in regard to that, if you like that, if you don't like that. But today I wanted to go back a little old school from our quarantine days, in where it's me practicing with you on a mat. So we're going to flow today. And again, I just want to say thank you for rolling with all of this. It is simply based on my schedule, and some days it's just the fact that I've been in so many sessions in the hot room and sweating and practicing in privates and all of that good stuff, which is great. And I love it, and I'm happy to have the opportunities to share the practice, but I want to make sure that you're all feeling involved as well. So again, reach out, send any messages that you may have in regards to your practice or in regard to the classes, the recordings. You'll see some of the 30-minute and 45-minute classes on there as well. There's also new detox classes, and thank you so much for Nicole, because she's also recording a couple classes each. Hope you're enjoying her experiences as well. Let's go ahead onto your back in Shavasana. If you don't have something next to you as far as water, make sure that you have some water, something to drink. You may wish to take, and some of that throughout your practice. I'm actually just going to set up my yoga here. Where'd it go? There it is. Not so much for tracking the calories and all of that. I use it just to check my time to make sure that we're not going longer than the hour, although I think we could all appreciate a nice 90-minute practice every now and again. Maybe we'll put one of those up on the channel soon. I'll record a 90-minute practice for you. Separate your feet hip width or a little bit wider. And full breath as you settle. Make any adjustments in your shoulders with your arms by your sides, palms facing up. There is this profound sense memory in lying on the mat in this way, and coming back to how we recorded so many of the classes during the quarantine. And I know a lot of places throughout the world, especially here in the States, we're all experiencing another bump of cases and instances of COVID, and it may feel like it's getting a little closer to home again. See, what this does is, when it doesn't feel close to home, you're like, I'm free, move about, take off the mask, right? Do things and feel safe. And then all of a sudden it starts getting closer and closer to home again. And so we're adjusting our behaviors. And I can assure you that your practice in mindfulness and awareness is allowing you to adjust your behaviors more readily and more easily, and with a greater vision, and something that aligns more with the bigger picture of what it is to be a human and to connect and share our experience together on this earth. And so I may still practice things, right, even when it doesn't feel close to home, right, as my awareness expands, or as I continue to take in the big picture, and all the while still living our lives, right, still waking up full of energy, right? It's okay to feel that. It's okay to feel joyous in certain occasions, and it's okay to go with that flow. Live deeply within every single moment. And bend your legs so that the soles of your feet are flat, and then bring them together. Let your knees fall apart, and so you're coming into butterfly legs and supine Baddha Konasana. Let's take the butterfly legs. As you inhale, turn your knees up. Not all the way, but say like 3/4 of the way, and then exhale, let your knees come back down. So it's like you're flapping your wings. We'll do 4 more rounds like that. Inhale, and knees up 3/4 of the way. Exhale, bring your knees back down. And do 3 more on your own. Soft seal to your lips. You can place a soft focus. And while you're on your mat, not necessarily a hard focus, that might be too much. Might feel like you're trying to control the postures, grip the postures. And you should be able to feel your flow. A little deeper. 1 more round. Turn your knees up. And this time, as you soften your knees down, keep your knees down. Feel the weight of your outer thighs. As we contend to grip and hold on tightly with our glutes and our outer hips. And feel the bum soften into the mat here. And how you know is that you will feel a bit deeper of a sensation and stretch from your inner thighs to your groin. It's really nice being on the mat. You may find the opportunity and to let go of your attachment to time. Yeah, I'll hold that space for you. Bring your knees back up towards each other. Encouraging you to drop into your breath as deeply as you can. Bring your knees in, hands to your shins. And then light squeeze. Feel the bones in the back of your hips. Your low back, your sacrum begin to rock side to side, so you're rolling across those bones. Next time you go to the right, roll all the way over and use your left hand. Then make your way up to all fours, hands and knees, facing the top of your mat, please. And tabletop, bring your knees all the way together to touch. Bump your hips out to the right. Keep your arms straight and move your head to the left. You should feel this in your outer right hip flexor from the top of the thigh. And towards the top of your bum, take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. And ground and swing your hips to the left. Arms stay straight as you move your head to the right. And feel the outer left hip flexor. Breathe through it. And think top of the thigh to the top of the bum. And keep breathing. Sway back to center. All fours, hands and knees. And separate your knees a little bit wider than your hips. And drop the belly, lift the chest, inhale, look forward, shoulders down. Exhale, tuck the chin, draw the inner thighs back and lifting them up as you round your spine. Inhale to extend, belly out. Open the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, inner thighs, draw them back and lift them up. 1 more, inhale to extend. And exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. Inhale, come to a flat back. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes. Exhale, press into a downward facing dog. And feel the hands, wrist, elbows, and shoulders this morning. Although being on demand with these classes could be the evening, feel your body where you are. And I've always appreciated that about having these classes available, is that you could do them whenever you want to. The hardest part of the practice is moving in that direction to be on your mat. When we're in person, it's getting yourself from wherever you are into the studio. And when you're at home, it's just toggling yourself over, roll your mat out. And then landing on it. Lift both heels up. You can keep your left heel up. Take an inhale. Exhale, press your right heel down and bend your left knee simultaneously. And take a full breath in. And through the nose, full breath out. Inhale, lift both heels up, both legs straight. Nice, keep your right heel up, press your left heel down, bend at your right knee. Full breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And both legs straight, scoop the low belly, lift your tailbone up. Should feel good to lengthen your side bodies if you feel tight and through and around your ribs. Lots of strength in your legs. Look forward, little bend to your knees. And exhale, walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. And big toes together and touch. Let your chin rest into your chest. Hands on the back of the head, nape of the neck. You work your inner thighs. Keep lifting and drawing them back to go deeper. And reminder, the push and the pull is simply energy. Your practice and breathing into your body is going to help you find and realize the space where you can exist in between all of that push and pull energy. Separate your feet mat width apart. You can draw your legs straight, take your left hand over to your right ankle, and then pull your chest away. Reach your right arm up and feel the rotation. And so the chest is coming forward. Inner thighs back. You might get some weight into your SI joints in your low back. If so, you could always put a little bend to your knees. On the exhale, gaze and right hand down. And let's switch right hand to your left ankle. If not, you can slide the hand up to the chin, pull your heart away, and reach your left arm up. And so your right arm is a kickstand. Inner thighs back. And as you exhale, rotate. Feel the twist. And get you right in your intercostals and bring your gaze and left hand down. Those are the muscles in between your ribs. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, ride the breath. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and feel through your midline. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Already, plant the palm, step back into your high plank, and we can see how we're feeling. But we need not predetermine how we're going to feel as we move through this practice. And you can literally press the ground away as firmly as possible. Feel your belly core respond. On your exhale, shift forward, bend your arms, elbows in, and lower all the way down onto your chest. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart, belly back bend, baby cobra. Exhale, lower, soften your chest down. Again, inhale, lift your heart, elbows in, baby cobra. And exhale, lower, soften your chest down. One more, inhale, cobra, feel your legs support. Exhale, soften your chest back down. Push up, all fours, hands and knees. And spread the knees and big toes together. Take your hips back, thread the needle, right arm across the mat, and roll onto your right shoulder. And crawl your left fingertips out over your head. Feel your left palm, slide your right arm out. And reach your right arm forward, switch left arm across the mat, and turn onto your left shoulder. Right, ground the right hand, slide your left arm out, and come forward, tabletop, all fours. And set your hands, set your knees, tuck your toes on your exhale, and press back into a downward facing dog. And 3 breaths in your dog, inner thighs, into the tops of your thighs lifting. And heels remain grounding as you draw your tailbone up. Feel that wrap you into your center line and through your belly. And with your lips sealed, jaw soft, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back. And exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot through, step your left foot forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step right foot back into a lunge, soften the knee down. Untuck the toes, feel your front foot as you rise. Eagle wrap, right arm under your left arm. And cross at your elbows, bind your forearms and your wrists. As you breathe, keep lifting the back of your heart, and you're welcome to bend your front leg, meet your edge through your hips, breathe from knee to knee. At the end of your exhale, release your arms, bring your hands down. And tuck your back toes, lift your right knee, rock back, step right foot to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant, step back, high plank, bend your arms, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, scoop the belly, lift the hips, and downward facing dog. One breath, tailbone high. And feel how pleasurable it is and to sit in that space between the push and the pull. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step left foot back into a lunge. Soften your knee down. Untuck the toes, rise, reach your arms up. Eagle wrap, left arm under your right arm. Balance is in your front foot. Wrap your forearms to your wrists. As you feel the lift in the back of your heart, and bend into your front leg, feel from knee to knee, breathe into your hip opening. On the exhale, unravel your arms, bring your hands down onto the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, little rock, step your left foot to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up, feel your legs, feet ground. Exhale, dive, forward fold. And breathe in, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step, step, high plank and lower, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw back with your legs. And downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your down dog. Set your hands, big toes together, lift your heels. Look forward, bend your knees, exhale, little hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, circle the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, humble your chin, means look down, and then step your right ankle behind your left, and bring your pinky toes to meet, and slide the weight into your heels. Inhale, both arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index, and side bend to the left. As your ankles are crossed, it's easy to roll the weight into the outer edges of your feet. Roll the weight back to the big toe sides of your feet and ground down and keep reaching up and over. As you breathe in, rise back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, humble your chin, step your right foot back inside. Look forward, ground your right foot, lift your left knee in front. Right leg stays straight. Figure 4, hook your left ankle to your right thigh above the knee. Flex the ankle hard. There's that little groove on the side of your ankle into the front of your thigh. Everything is straight and strong. Reach your arms up. And if you're feeling the kinks, firm your right foot. Engage your thigh, drop your tail, draw your belly, ribs in, breathe through your shoulders all the way up, straight arms to your wrists, reaching at 12 o'clock. Hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift your left knee, stand tall. Exhale, step down, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up, belly and gaze can follow up. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant your hands, step or jump out, light landing, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale, step left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2, gaze over your left wrist. As you're breathing into your practice of mindfulness and awareness, I can pretty much assure you that it's going to feel better and to breathe and to move through it, and versus to avoid it or go around, whatever that may be for you. Flip your left palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands. Pivot on your back toes. Bend your right knee. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Humble your chin, look down. Cross your left ankle behind your right and slide your pinky toes together. Weight into your heels, reach both arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index, side bend to the right. And big toe side edges of your feet ground down. Feel any drag tension you're holding in your body through your outer hips. Any little achiness, discomfort in the body, all good. Come back to center. Hands to your heart, humble your chin. And bring your left foot back inside. Let it ground, gaze forward, plug into your left foot, lift your right knee in front. Right ankle to your left thigh, figure 4, reach your arms up. Okay, everything is straight, lifting. We're taking the kinks out of the body. And strong thigh. And straight leg, tailbone down, ribs in. And then arms straight, breathe through your shoulder girdle. All the way up to your wrist, to your fingertips. And bring your hands to your heart, lift your right knee in front. Step your right foot down, arms by your sides. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, you can light hop, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And breathe in, lift your right leg up. Exhale, big step, right foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down, come on up, warrior 2, gaze over your right wrist. And deepen your breath, feel the strength in your upper back, flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2, reach up, reach back. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Plant, pivot on your back toes, bend the knee, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs and sit down, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Great. Feel your feet. Stand up, belly in, cactus your arms, and feel your chest spread. Shoulder blades into your spine. Ground down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands into your heart center. And feel the breath. Expand the chest. Inhale. Little step back, arms by your sides. Exhale. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. And breathe in, halfway lift. Plant step, light hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. And exhale, and feel your legs press back into your down dog. And 3 breaths, and you should feel some nice heat and warmth building in your body. Left heel heavy, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee above your right elbow, slide it to your armpit. Inhale, kick back. Arms straight, right knee to your left elbow or above. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, step right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, float the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms by your sides. Power lunge, feel your arms reach through your wrist. Little lift to your chin, take a breath in. Exhale, step to the top, bend your legs, sit Utkatasana. Hands to your heart center, left elbow outside your right thigh. And drawing your thumbs into your heart keeps your chest lifted. And feel your core, inhale, center, rise, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, weight into your left foot, lift your right knee. And figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And hands in front of your heart, bend your standing leg, turn your right knee away from the top of your mat. Focus more on that feeling like we started in from the top of your thigh to the top of your bum through your outer hip flexor. And slowly rise, stand tall, lift your right knee, reach your arms down, scoop underneath your right hamstring, interlace your fingers. Elbows in, and gently kick your right foot forward. And feel it in space. So you can use your arms, press through your standing leg foot, and breathe into a proud chest, then kick through your right heel. Bend your right leg, good job. Soften the grip, release your right foot down. Inhale, arms up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. And breathe in, halfway lift. Plant step, light hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. Heel heavy, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee above your left elbow to your armpit. Inhale, kick back, arms straight. Left knee across to your right armpit. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, float your arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms by your sides. Power lunge, reach through your wrists. And feel your left leg to the inner thigh, big toe mound down, lift your chin, breathe in. Exhale, step to the top, arms swing up, Utkatasana. Any adjustments you need in your feet. Hands to your heart center, breathe in. Right elbow outside your left thigh. And drawing your thumbs into your heart. And to keep lifting your heart, you'll take the weight out of your low back. And draw to center. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart, little step back, weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee, figure 4, ankle to your thigh. Keep your hands in front of your heart and sit down, turn your left knee away from the top of your mat. And feel the outer hip stretch. Inhale, rise, stand tall, lift the knee, arms by your sides. Scoop, hands underneath your left hamstring. Interlace your fingers. Shoulders down. Yes, kick your left foot forward and keep using the hands to lift up the back of that leg. Steady your gaze, press through the ground, kick out through your left heel for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Soften the grip, left foot down. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant your hands, move through a flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, press. Exhale, downward facing dog. And big toes together, lift your heels. Bend your knees, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, rise, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do it. Inhale, arms up, bend your legs, sit chair pose. Exhale, dive, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, get a grip. And cross your thumbs. Lift your belly as you stretch, reach your knuckles up. Soften the grip, hands to the mat. Bend your knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. And take a breath in through your nose. Gaze to your hand, step your right foot through, straighten your front leg out. And feel any of that tension in the back of the leg. Pivot your back heel down, bring your right hand inside, and then walk your hips, sit all the way back into your left heel. All right, if you can keep the foot flat, unlike me, and keep the foot flat, balance, palms together in front of your heart. And so soft focus, and you can feel the full essence of the flow without gripping or controlling, without yoga becoming just another thing that you control and manipulate with your mind. Hands to the mat. Let it build organically. Push off your left foot. Pivot square. Take off. Left leg lifts and the standing splits. And we're going to cut your left leg in half. Curl the heel into your bum. And square your pelvis. Focus on your right leg being straight. Crawl your fingertips back on your mat. And keep taking a dive. And breathe into your body right here. And little extra if you draw your navel in and up. Press your right foot down. Hands in front. And step your left foot to your right. Float the right foot back and up. Tuck your right knee behind your left knee in curtsy squat. Right hand stays. Reach your left hand back for the top of your right foot. Curl the heel into the bum and kick into the hand. Use your standing leg and draw yourself all the way up. And square your hips best you can. Tailbone down, ribs in. And then you're taking the kinks out and then straight up through your right arm. And softly release your right foot down. Reach your left arm up. Keep your gaze steady. Float your left knee in front. Left ankle to your right thigh. Figure 4 chair. Sit down. You've been here. Hands to your heart center. And you feel it as you inhale. Twist left elbow to the sole of your left foot. If not, to the inner ankle. And flex the ankle, toes back to the knee. We are getting into those outer hip flexors and TFL today, everybody. Use your thighs. Support. Come back to center. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee. And step down, arms by your sides. A little more free. Inhale, arms up. Reach. Exhale, dive. Forward fold. Hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step press and flow. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. And downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale, gaze, step left foot all the way through. Straighten your front leg out. Line your body in the shape relative into connecting to your breath, and so that you can get all that you can. You can go as deep as possible in this moment, and sustaining, maintaining the length of your inhale, the length of your exhale. If you're not breathing mindfully and with your lips sealed, you've gone too far. And back off the poses a little bit. And bring your left hand inside, back heel down. And let's walk the hips, sit all the way back into your right heel. And keep your heel as flat as you can. Stack the shoulders. And connect to your core, soft focus, hands to your heart. I love yoga poses. They show you where you're holding, where your body is holding on to it. And then you get to breathe into it and create more of that space for yourself in between the energy of the push and the pull. And take your hands down, push off your right foot. Okay, let it build organically. Pivot, take off, right leg lift, standing splits. Chin down, curl your right heel in, cut your right leg in half, and square your pelvis, and keep lifting your right knee. Crawl your hands back on the mat, any amount. And you breathe to align your left hip over your knee, knee over your ankle, and the leg is straight. And it's one thing to say that you're going to breathe into it, but when you actually get into it and you're breathing into it, totally different interpretation. Bring your right foot down to your left, float your left foot back, and tuck your left knee to your right knee, curtsy squat. Take your right hand, grab the top of your left foot, curl the heel into the butt. Okay, so the knee lifts and then kick into the hand, press the standing leg down into the ground, and that should float you all the way up. And straight leg, tailbone down, ribs in. And we'll work the stack best we can from your left knee through your hip, armpit all the way up to your wrist. If your right side is your dominant side, and you may find a little bit more tightness, soften the grip. And bring your left foot down, reach both arms up. Float your right knee in front. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And sit down back into your chair. Okay, so right side, if dominant, then it's compensating. And bring your hands to your heart, and so you may feel it a little bit more. And set your standing leg on your exhale, twist. And right elbow to the sole of your right foot. If not, put it on your inner ankle. And breathe. And slowly rise. And stand up, lift your right knee in front. Woo. And step your right foot down, arms by your sides. Feel your feet, inhale, reach up, little lighter. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, let's break it down in a flow. Plant your hands, step, float, press, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your dog. Good job. Separate your feet so they're mat width distance apart. Walk your dog, hands back to your feet. Heels in, big toes out. And play with those adjustments in for your hips and through your pelvis as you sit down. Elbows to your inner thighs. Okay, so I'm not stopping myself. If your bum can go all the way down, back of your closing together. All right, this is just where I get sticky in the hips. Breathe into it. And keep your legs as they are. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers and roll your shoulders, thumbs away from your bum. And feel that. That's going to lift you up through your thighs a little bit. And feeling your legs, good job. Release your hands back down to the ground. Lift your hips slowly forward, fold. Nice. Heel toe your feet together. And take a big inhale, halfway lift. And flutter your lips, exhale. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. And keep the arms up. As you exhale, set your feet, gaze one spot in front. And breathe in, step your right foot forward to the middle of your mat. And as you exhale, lift your left. Inhale, rise, bring your left knee through, lift it up in front of you, arms up. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Float step your right foot back into a lunge, soft landing. Nice, reach your wrist up, soften your right knee down. Keep your back toes tucked, T-twist, left arm back, right arm forward. And today, right hand outside your left thigh. Okay, gaze back for your right heel, left hand to your right heel. Use that and to roll your shoulders down, lift your heart up, and then let your gaze fly today, straight up to the sky. And chin to your chest, belly in, and come back to center, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Humble your chin, draw your belly in, lift your right knee. Power lunge, arms by your sides. Ooh, should get as much as you can. And through the straight, strong right leg, breathe in, lift your chin. Exhale, step to the top, legs straight, arms over your head. Beauty. Interlace the fingers, release the index. And as you exhale, side bend to the left. With your legs side by side, you could look back underneath your right armpit. Breathe in, come back to center, look forward. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Keep working your flows. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the palms, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Yes, feel it, open. Right on, your center, separate your feet mat width. Walk your dog, hands back to your feet. Heels in, toes out, squat. You got to keep your legs in the shape, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And draw your knuckles back, weight into your heels, and feel that lift you up into your thighs. Easier said than done to breathe, which is why yoga is so beautiful. Bring your hands back around in front. Lift your hips slowly. Feel that release. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift halfway. And flutter your lips, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms up. Right, doing that, keep your arms up, make this easy. And breathe in, step your left foot forward. And breathe out, float your right toes. Legs straight, sweep the arms back by your sides. Modified warrior 3. Inhale, bring your right knee through, arms up. Spot your landing, look at the top of your mat, step your right foot forward. Light step, left foot back into a lunge. Lift your wrist, so go vertical through your spine. Softly bring your left knee down onto the mat. Keep your toes tucked, T-twist, right arm back. Left hand today outside your right thigh, and your right hand look back and connect it to your left heel. And so we go shoulders down, feel your left knee, kickstand to lift your heart up, and then your gaze can go to the sky today. And chin to chest, belly in, and reach both arms back up to the ceiling. Ooh, bring your hands to your heart. Humble your chin. Exhale, lift off your left knee. Power lunge, get all you can straight and strong from your left thigh. Deep breath in, lift your chin. Exhale, step and stand, legs straight, arms up, top of the mat. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach tall. Work it through your flow. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palm, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back and downward facing dog. And full breath in. Light sigh, exhale, come down onto the knees, please. Untuck your toes, take your hips back, and forehead down in child's pose. Maintain your soft focus on your breath. In your inhale, rise up. And if you'd like a little sip of water, everybody bring your knees forward. And knees set wide, sit back in between your heels. If you'd like a little sip, go ahead, take a sip of water. And then as you're ready, from your shins, and set your hands behind. And tailbone forward. Feel the stretch in your quads and begin to recline down onto your elbows. And tailbone forward, belly in as you continue and to recline possibly all the way down onto your back. We've been talking a lot about the kinks, right? Think of your body and the energy, the obstacles, the resistance, like a hose in your garden, right? When it's kinked up, the water can't flow through. And so as we release the kinks and giving ourselves the opportunity and to feel the fullness of the flow. And draw your belly, elbows to ground, and then start to bring yourself back up. And lift through your heart, and come back to your hands. Hands, adjust your knees in so they're more hip-width distance apart. And take a breath, vertical line to your spine. And as you exhale, crawl your hands forward, step back into a high plank. Feel the release for your knees. Engage through your trunk, take a breath in through your nose. And exhale, belly in. Let's lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you need to adjust, slide down your mat. Curl your heels into your bum. Reach back, grab for the outsides of your feet, ankles or shins. And draw your knees in, press your hips, thighs down. And exhale, kick back into your hands. And next exhale, soften, come down, and release your grip. And turn your right cheek to the mat. Let your arms come down by your sides. And feel your low back and your bum let go. It might feel nice and to rock a little bit on the front of your hips, side to side. Enjoy this release. Turn to your left cheek. And bring your chin back down onto the mat. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. And tuck your toes. Kick through your heels. Elbows in. Thighs strong. And press the ground away. And come all the way up to your plank. Lift your tail. Lead with your tail. Put a little bend to your knees as you make your way into your modified version of downward facing dog. And let your low back decompress. Full inhale. On your exhale, set up single pigeon and bring your right knee to your right wrist. Angle your right shin, slide your left knee back, take a breath in. And exhale, come forward and down onto your elbows. And pigeon releases your standing leg from standing balance. And you're doing your standing splits, your warrior 3 toppling tree. And remember, inherently, every step we take, we use our glutes, we use our hamstrings, and use the outer hips. And so they do a lot of work all day long. Give them a little love. Pigeon pose a day. It will open you up quite a bit. And come back onto your hands. Tuck your back toes. Exhale. And take it back into your down dog with a little bend to your knees. Great. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Single pigeon. And slide your right knee back. And come down onto your forearms. I certainly feel with everything going on when you get on the mat and sit in the breath and experience the body and the mind, and that it really does and give us a perspective of being in between the push and the pull, right? Something of a center that exists inside every human being. And then imagine if you were connecting from center to center, from human to human, and how that would be different, and then attaching and reacting to everything that is going on around you. It sounds nice, but it takes a pretty deep practice. Bye, Rob. Just turn that key, Rob, twice to the left. Turn the key twice to the left, and it'll open. And then push. Have a good. Thank you. Go ahead and walk your hands back in, tuck your right toes under. And exhale, take it back, down dog with a little bend to your knees. And feel the outer hips open into your low back. Take an inhale. And exhale, come down onto your knees. And if you'd like a sip of water, please take a sip. And when you're done with your water, please go ahead and lie down onto your backs. Hey, I'll sit facing you. Lie down, release your body, arms by your sides with your palms facing up. And close your eyes or cover your eyes if you have a towel. And I want to offer you all the benefit of a 5-minute Shavasana. So there's enough time left in the context of your hour practice. And for you to set yourself up for the next 5 minutes and to release, absorb and expand of your practice through your body and your mind, right? And to literally be here. You may feel really good to be still now. You've done enough movement. And it's not necessarily the easiest thing at the beginning of the practice. But now, plenty of movement. It may feel really nice. And to still yourself, enjoy the contrast if there's a cool breeze that is hitting your skin. You got a window open or you're practicing outside. You can listen to the natural elements and the sounds of the birds. I'll even use the synthetic elements like the sounds of the cars and envision more so the sound of the waves and the ocean. The sound of people talking just like the sound of the birds chirping. So please, about 4 more minutes. It's going to feel much longer, hopefully. Take your time. Thank you for your practice. Have a beautiful day. Send that feedback if you have anything and that you're curious, anything that you desire in regards into the practice, or just wanting to let us know how your practice is going. You can always email me, joek@urban728yoga.com, or you can message us on Instagram. And Instagram, I love seeing when you guys post your stories and where you're practicing from. And tag us. It's great to see you in practice. Okay, we'll see you again soon. Have a beautiful rest of the day, everybody, whatever is left of it. Namaste.